Hello, I'm Miss Sook from the Miller branch, and I want to share some of my favorite outdoor activities with you, like swinging while singing. Can you join me now for the hello song in sign language? For hello, salute. For friends, get your pointer fingers out. Hug this way, hug this way. For time, point to your wrist. For say, pull out from your chin. Ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Next, we're gonna head to Land Farms to pick some apples. But before we go, I want to show you some action rhymes that you can do with me while we're there. Okay, it goes like this. Picking high, picking low, picking fast, picking slow, picking big, picking small, stacking 3, then they fall. Please join me now. Ready? Picking high, picking low, picking fast, picking slow, picking big, and picking small, stacking 3, then they fall. Since it's apple picking season, I've enjoyed reading books like Apple by Nikki McClure and Apple Trees in the Season by Julie Lundgren. And it'll be fun to sing the apple song to the tune of Bingo. It goes like this. There is a fruit that's crunchy and sweet. An apple is its name-o. I'm going to spell out the word apple. What letter is this? A, you're right. And then comes P. And another P. And then after, an L. And then the last letter is E. You're right. And we're going to spell the word apple 3 times. And each time you spell it, like for A, you can pretend to pick it. And P, P, L, E. All right? Spell it 3 times. 3 times. Here we go. Are you ready to join me? There is a fruit that's crunchy and sweet. An apple is its name-o. A, P, P, L, E. A, P, P, L, E. A, P, P, L, E. An apple is its name-o. Woo! Nice job. I'm here now at the farmer's market, where there are lots of other yummy fruits and vegetables. Let's go find some as we play I Spy Colorful Produce. I spy with my little eye something yellow. If you said yellow squash, pretend to eat it. Yum, yum, yum. I spy with my little eye something red. And it's over here, right next to the yellow squash. If you said red tomatoes, pretend to eat that too. Yum, 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 yum. Now on this side, I spy with my little eye something orange. It's sort of hidden, but if you said orange squash, great job. Okay, pretend to eat that. Yum, yum. I spy with my little eye something green and sort of round. And if you said green peppers, great job. Yum, 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 yum. That was good too. Now finally, I spy with my little eye something purple. If you said purple eggplants, Yay! Pretend to eat that too. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh. Are you full now? So at the farmer's market, I bought some green beans. And I ate most of them, but there's still some left in this basket. Can you help me count how many there are? Ready? Oops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 little green beans. And we're going to sing the song 10 Little Green Beans to a tune of 10 Little Indians. And at the end, we're going to gobble all them up. Ready? Let's start with 1 little green bean. Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little green beans, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little green beans, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little green beans, 10 little green beans to gobble up. You want to do it a little bit faster? Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little green beans, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little green beans, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little green beans, 10 little green beans to gobble up. Woo! Now I'm full. With all of the other food I got at the farmer's market, I'm going to have a picnic. But uh-oh, look what's coming. Ants! Can you help me count them? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hungry ants. We're going to do the 5 hungry ants action rhyme. And first, they're going to be marching into the salad, and then they're going to be marching into the cake, and then they're going to march into the pepper. And sometimes what happens when you sniff pepper, you sneeze. Okay, it goes like this. 5 hungry ants marching in a line came upon a picnic where they could dine. They marched into the salad, they marched into the cake, they marched into the pepper. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Achoo! Now how many is left? 4, ready? 4 hungry ants marching in a line came upon a picnic where they could dine. They marched into the salad, they marched into the cake, they marched into the pepper. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Ready? Achoo! And that one's gone. Now how many's left? 3, ready? 3 hungry ants marching in a line came upon a picnic where they could dine. They marched into the salad, they marched into the cake, they marched into the pepper. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Ready? Achoo! And that one, woo! It's gone. Now how many's left? 2. Ready? 2 hungry ants marching in a line came upon a picnic where they could dine. They marched into the salad, they marched into the cake, they marched into the pepper. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Achoo! And that one's leaving, tumbling away. All right, let this one come closer. Ready? 1 hungry ant marching in a line. He came upon a picnic where he could dine. He marched into the salad, he marched into the cake, he marched into the pepper. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Achoo! And that one's gone. No more. Now I could finally eat in peace. Oh, guess not. Excuse me, who are you? Smart Squirrel, an expert of all things outdoors, huh? Yes. And he has a learning tip he wants to share. What is it? Oh, being outdoors is so good for you. Besides getting fresh air and vitamin D that comes from the sun, he says, what else? Oh, that your attention span and your observation skills improve being outdoors. Yes. I forgot, Smart Squirrel wanted to share a story that he really likes to read. It's called Squirrel Round and Round, a bilingual book of seasons by Bell Yang. And oh yeah, he wants to sing his favorite song, Gray Squirrel. And you can pretend to be a gray squirrel too. It goes like this: gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Can you pretend you have a tail? And swish it. And then wrinkle up your little nose. Okay, where's your nose? Can you wrinkle it? And put a nut, this is a pistachio nut, between your toes. And you can go bend down to your toes, okay? Ready? Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your little nose, put a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Yay! Wild animals like the squirrel are so much fun. We're gonna go see some more at the zoo and play peekaboo at the zoo. Peekaboo, who are you? Here's a clue. He has black fur all over and he can growl. It's a black bear. Peekaboo, who are you? Here's a clue. You can swim forward and backwards so easily. If you think it's an otter, you are right. And here comes one to say, come swim with me. They are so playful. Peekaboo, who are you? Here's a clue. It has long wings. It's a symbol of United States. If you said eagle, you're right. Peekaboo, who are you? Here's a clue. They're pink birds that have long skinny legs and can balance on one leg, unlike me. They're flamingos. Peekaboo, who are you? Here's a clue. They're large reptiles with big mouths that go chomp. If you guessed alligators, you're right. But these are just nicely resting. Peekaboo, who are you? Here's a clue. It says hoo-hoo. If you guess the owl, you're right. After seeing the owl at the zoo, my daughter was inspired to make an owl pumpkin. And I was inspired to read the story Little Owl's Day by Dria Srinivasan. Now I want to sing a song about it too. It's called I'm a Little Owl to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. And here is how it goes. Ready? I'm a little owl with great big eyes, and people think I'm very wise. When I look all around, I see you, and you can hear me say hoo hoo. Okay, ready? I'm a little owl with great big eyes. People think I'm very wise. When I look all around, I see you, and you can hear me say hoo hoo. If you want to decorate a pumpkin too, I have a simpler idea. Let's use the other side. I'll see you later. Get it? All right. So let's use this side, and you can make a face with shapes like this. What shape is this? If you said rectangle, you're right. I'm going to have 1 and 2 rectangles. And they're green, right? I bet you knew that already. And then, what shape is this? That's right, circle. You're going to have 2 blue circles for the eyes. 1 here and 1 there. And then for the nose, we're going to have, what shape is this? Triangle, you're right. And it's yellow. There's a yellow triangle nose. And for the mouth, you could have this shape. It's a crescent shape, like this, okay? And it's red. Here we go. There, now you have a funny pumpkin face that you can decorate the pumpkin like this. All right. Now I want to explore more of the outdoors on my bicycle. But before I go, can you join me in singing the goodbye song? Ready for goodbye, wave for friends, get your pointer fingers out and hug this way, hug this way. For time, point to your wrist, and for say, touch your chin and pull out. Ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right. Hope you get to explore more of the outdoors too.